type of person who is there for his people and all this weird stuff, but lately he's been acting very strange, and I'm going to tell you why, people. He's been deleting and getting rid of videos, but that's not the weird part. Normal people do that because it's by mistake if they were trying to not delete that. But why is it every time when I, particularly me, am going on the accounts, when I previously did, by the way, and I would just comment, nice stuff, and, sometimes I would be, happy to, see him and all this cool stuff, and I would give likes and all this stuff, but I noticed this lately, and if it isn't me, sometimes in general, this dude, I can tell you this online, has been deleting his accounts weirdly enough, and, I did my best to, I wasn't trying to call him out on it either, but I just had to tell him, hey, can you, stop, deleting and your photos and videos. I said to him, it's because, sometimes I'm on other social media accounts and I see your stuff, I'd like to, like your stuff. And that's the comments I went out first, this past month or last month. This dude has been weirdly doing this weird stuff by just excessively delete, then post and excessively delete again, videos and photos of himself, which is, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't think about it much first, but I noticed it's kind of been a weird pattern where he's just doing that. Because like I said, if there was things you don't want to post on social media, for instance, you don't want to post that stuff. Of course, if you knew you didn't want to be posting that because you thought it would be received bad. But why is it that sometimes you do it anyways, you post it anyways, and then just excessively delete it all the freaking time? I'm not sure if he's walking on pinnails or something, or glass or some shit, or his job he's working at as a part-time actor is getting on his ass or some shit, but it's kind of strange. And so for me, I'm wondering what all that shit is. And I don't know if this is targeted at me specifically, or other people in general, or just his job doing this weird stuff, but it's fucking strange, guys. So his name is Christian, and last name is Wasanaf, something like that. And this dude has been excessively doing that. It's really odd, by the way. And I should have saw the signs, because the signs were there with this dude. Last year, I think, or a couple years ago, he used to actively post on social media with his native cause and that stuff, and a lot of people like me resonated with that because we thought, oh, that's pretty cool. And so people like me, of course, followed him thinking he would continue to do that. But ever since he started to work on that show from that Paramount company called Yellowstone, and then now other projects, I guess, and then doing his outreach for his people. But the problem is he hasn't done his so-called inspirational wisdom type of TikToks that are inspired by his people for some reason, and he's been doing that kind of stuff less lately. Years ago, it used to be more often, and also he used to do lives too frequently. It's really strange to how he just fell off like that. And I'm not sure this is the app TikTok being, I guess, banned possibly in the near future, which is possibly next month. But I'm not sure what's going on with him. But all I can say to this dude is I have no issues with you, bro, but you're making an issue out of nowhere. And I should have